Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to tell you how you can make a nearly passive income every month by investing in a mutual fund. So let us begin the video with a quote. Money makes money is not a miracle. You need to invest sensibly to actually make some returns out of your money. Hence, financial education becomes super important. So please like and share the video so that it can reach more people, and subscribe if you like such content. Now, let's begin with the video. So many of us know what is a mutual fund, but to explain it very briefly, what happens is money is collected from a pool of investors like you and me, and on the other end it is invested in different instruments such as debts, equity, etc. And this is what is the concept of a mutual fund. So this is done by a particular company, and you can see the more details about technical details about mutual fund in my other video in the same playlist. Now there are two well-known options for investing in a mutual fund. One is SIP or Systematic Investment Plan. So in this, what we do is we invest some X amount of money every month or time to time in a particular mutual fund, and we do this again and again. So it is recurring. The next one, which everyone knows, is lump sum or one-time investment. So in this, what we do is we invest a huge corpus in a particular mutual fund one time, and then we wait and track its growth. But then today I'm going to talk about the other way, which is called as SWP or Systematic Withdrawal Plan. So the concept of SWP is as such that what I do is I invest a particular corpus in a mutual fund of my option, whatever I select, and what then I do is I expect a rate of return of that mutual fund, and accordingly I will set an amount, and that amount will be my withdrawal per month for a given time period. So it is up to me to set the amount which I want to withdraw every month, and for how long, and also when, like particular date in every month. So now we saw what is the concept of SWP. Now let us see it a little practically by using the calculator. So on my screen you can see I have opened the Grow SWP calculator, and I have put some values in this calculator. So to explain the values very briefly, as I have told you, we need to invest a large corpus in a mutual fund of our choice. So I have invested suppose 10 lakhs rupees in a mutual fund, and I expect a return of 15% per annum. So what I also have done is I have fixed monthly withdrawal of rupees 20,000, and for a time period of 5 years. So if I check the results, the total investment is 10 lakh rupees as we saw over here. The total withdrawal is 12 lakh rupees. So this 12 lakh rupees is 20,000 per month, withdrawn for 5 years is 12 lakh rupees. So after withdrawing 12 lakh rupees, I can see that the final value after 5 years will be 2,84,743. So this 12 lakh gone, we still have the fund value to be 2,84,743 rupees left, which you can withdraw on that day itself, of course along with the taxes. Right now what I'll do is, this is the story for 5 years. I'll tell you where you can get this 15% return per annum. I'll tell you in the video later. So right now what we will do is we will increase the time period. For example, I want to sustain for 6 years. So if I want to sustain for 6 years with this income, then I have withdrawn a total of 14,40,000, and the final value left will be 71,370. Let us try to sustain for 7 years. Okay, so if I try it for 7 years, then I can see that the fund value has gone into negative. That means my corpus has ended already, so I cannot sustain for 7 years with this percentage of withdrawal. So if you want to sustain for a longer period of time, then I have done some workaround, and what I found out is, okay, if you want to live longer, then what you will do is, whatever the expected rate of return you have calculated, take that rate of return and divide it by 2. So if I divide 15% by 2, I get 7.5%. So now what I'll do is I'll calculate what is the 7.5% of 10 lakh. So I have 10 lakh. Okay, this is 10 lakh. and now I want to divide it by 7.5, right? So 0.075. Okay, so that is 75,000. So 75,000 is 7.5% of 10 lakh. So now what I'll do is I have to withdraw only 7.5% of the corpus amount per annum. So that means monthly this will result into, divided by 12, that is nothing but 6,250 rupees. So you if you want to live longer, like really longer, then you need to follow this principle, that is whatever the rate of return you are expecting, divide it by 2, and whatever the percentage is, only withdraw that percentage of money from the corpus every annum, not month but every annum. So again you will divide it by 12 and then you will get the amount you can withdraw every month. So suppose if I change the figure 6250, right? 6250. Okay, so if I make it 6250, now you can see for 7 years, even if I have invested for 7 years, after that, after withdrawing an amount of 5,25,000, I still have 17,74,000 left. And let us continue this. And you can see that in 30 years also I have a very good amount left with me. So market is not the same every day. That's why we need to be very careful, and this percentage which I have told you is a super safe side, super safe game to play. Even if your withdrawal per month is less, you can sustain for a really longer time. Okay, so now the question number 2 is, from where do you get this 15% rate of return? So that is also very easy. If you see this site, I will paste the link in the description below. So if you see this site, you can see the rate of return made by Nifty 50. So this is Nifty 50 returns in last 20 years. So you can see that from 2000 till today, if you see the rate of return, it is very different every year. Sometimes it is 75% and sometimes it is something like 3%. It is even -4% also, and this is the return for the entire year. So right now what I did is I have summed up all these and I have averaged it, and after averaging the rate of return which I have calculated, the average will be 15.9%. So you can see that 15% is not a big deal. You can simply invest in Nifty 50 index and you can get this percentage of return. But again, as you can see, the return would not stay the same every year. So that's why I took this percentage wala calculation, which is a very safe game to play. Other than Nifty 50 index, you can also invest in large cap funds. So various large cap funds usually give a return of 10 to 12% per annum. So that is also a very good return. And you can also invest in balanced advantage fund. So balanced advantage fund majorly invests its money in debts, which is safer game to play than equity. So if you are someone very young, then I would suggest to take a little risk instead of going for balanced advantage funds.